Misfits, and welcome to the Misfit Adventurers podcast, a TTRPG podcast where our group of friends sit around and play some of our favorite games set in our own homebrew settings. I am the Dungeon Master, Amanda, and I hope that you will join us and enjoy the stories we have to offer. While y'all are getting your stuff in order and putting your lovely character sheets in the drive, I do have our poem that I can read. I'm very sorry that we didn't play a holiday one-shot this year.
It happens.
But that week was a stressful time, and it was going to be another thing where I was going to have to, finish a performance and book it home and then run the game. And
No worries.
The holidays were busy for me, too.
It was a rough time.
Tis the damn season.
Tis the damn season. But it's a brand new year, so to start us off, I'll read our poem.
Yay.
Happy New Year, Misfits. Tonight, I offer you a toast, but not before I force you to endure this well-intentioned roast. You truly are my dearest friends, but even you know you aren't all saints, and while I'd gladly take a bullet for you, I confess I have a few complaints. DMing you guys has never been easy. Some of the choices you make honestly make me feel queasy. From facing villains alone, to sending messages to baddies, to derailing the plot and avoiding your backstories. Oh, there's more, so buckle up and sit tight, and don't be so tense. My bark is far worse than my bite.
Oh.
Rules lawyering, spells, last-minute cancellations, ignoring texts, and defending neckbeards in my comment sections. And the bane of my existence, our annual D&D gathering for a game. You'd think a year plus notice would be enough, but excuses just keep pouring in the same. Although, I think there is a chance that y'all will prove me wrong this year. Also, I know that I do things worthy of criticism, but since I'm the boss and wrote this poem, I'm electing to ignore them. Look, in the end, this group is a family, and families are full of little pet peeves, tiny gripes, or momentary hiccups that will never break the hearts on our sleeves. So, I'll keep reminding you how sneak attack works and dismissing your uncalled roles. I'll keep asking for your character sheets and encouraging you to realize your hero's goals. And I hope that in kind you'll continue this journey and humor me. You'll keep showing up week after week to join me in this crafted fantasy. Because this game would not be nearly as fun without each and every one of you. I mean, seriously, the shit you guys get up to, intentional or not, makes it hard for anyone to stay blue. Who else could fall unconscious nearly every fight, or provide comedic hooting with utter perfection? Who else could make up moon-based scripture, or make choices that really tempt natural selection? None but you could soothe this party with alluring dad-like charms. Only you can concoct explosive plans to ward off deadly harms. I've watched you radiate positivity and mirth in the face of utter devastation. I've watched you grow to care and dream and flirt with the help for recreation. So, after briefly roasting you alive, I say, here's to us, the Misfit Adventurers. Here's to playing this beloved game and reveling in the inspiration that it spurs. And that's it. That's my poem and toast. All done. What? Were you expecting something more? Something campaign-related, meant to scare or stun? Fine, I'll bite. I suppose it's tradition. So here's your ominous clue. I'm afraid I must confess I've taken something precious to all of you. This
great.
measurable delicacy holds a different value to each. It's not the obvious answer you're thinking. This is beyond what your physical hands can reach. Once gone, it's gone forever, though there are rumors of the borrowed variety. To have too little suggests a tiring life, while too much screams high society. Sadly for you, this theft is probably one that you can't afford. Its ripple effect will be long since felt, like a gaping wound left by a sword. From this point onward, there will be a palpable shift for all of you. This change marks the moment I drop the other shoe. Are you regretting it now, wanting that sweet campaign reference? Look, feel free to kick me out, but I'll be expecting my severance. Try not to worry too much. This is a game, after all. I merely set the scene. Whether you survive it is your call. Cheers!
Okay, shit. Yeah, I'll drink to that. Fuck.
Do y'all know what it is? What I took?
Joe said time.
Joe said time, which I think is a good one, but I immediately was thinking an earring. The earring or Arthok's stupid vessel thing. I don't know.
Good guesses.
Okay.
Before we actually start, I do want to talk a little bit about the campaign. It's episode 50, which is crazy. And I guess I'm just curious, like, what each of your characters are thinking or feeling at this point in the story. And I'm also curious, like, how, if any of this has, like, been what you expected or at all, or, I don't know, what are y'all's, like, thoughts and things?
Ooh.
It's definitely been a lot darker than I expected when we started last summer.
Honestly, same.
I'm not like mad at it though. It's just not what I
Same.
thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, because I feel like we knew it was going to be like somewhat like Lovecraftian, right?
Yeah.
Like, going into it. And I think there is such potential for that to be dark, so I kind of had an idea. But like Glimcairn, that was entirely like
I know. That was
but
really
it was
bad.
No, but I loved it though. I really did.
Well, and that was something that like when I first sort of outlined and plotted out things, that wasn't a thing. Like, I didn't expect that to happen, didn't think it would happen. I thought maybe I'd get away with Arthok hiding in the crew a little bit longer. But I also got a little antsy and like,
she could just murder people along the way instead of the whole town.
that was the plan, and then I kind of showed my hand. I got a little too when too much time goes by without like something happening, I get a little chaotic and, and things happen.
No, for sure. Oh boy. Well, I feel like she is like concerned. Very concerned. I mean, I think I'd say I can't speak for everyone, but I imagine there's some level of concern about how apparently we died and we're back. And like Featherite was all like, "Oh, thank goodness!" Or no, not Featherite. Who was it that I talked to?
Yeah, I think Featherite is Hoot's master.
The master. Who was the one that I talked to? I talked to Brightwing, and he was like, "Oh, thank goodness, we thought you were gone." And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" You know. So like that's concerning. But I am also concerned about what I saw in the reflection of the stupid.
What are you talking about? Everything is fine.
What do you mean?
I know.
What did you see?
It is all normal.
I'm concerned. Okay. I mean, it's kind of me and she are both. We're concerned about. Well, I know what it is, right? I know more about what it is than she does, but so she's concerned about that. I think I'm a little concerned about Mackenzie because
Father Mackenzie.
Well, he's not dead.
He's not dead.
Yeah,
no
I'm
way.
also worried about Mackenzie.
He really, like, me and Sarah were talking about him the other day, and he just, like, he didn't exist when I started the campaign, and, like, has just turned into this, like, big villain with this, like, I mean, I feel like he is more impactful and affects you guys more emotionally than, like, Arthok at this point, you know? Which is so weird.
Look
at you,
so
Mackenzie.
much creepier.
Oh my gosh, I hate playing as Father Mackenzie. He's so creepy. I feel like there's something like too real about like
No, I know
him that just is uncomfy.
Religious leaders being predators? What?
What?
Is that a real thing?
Especially in evangelical Christianity?
No way.
What?
Well, I feel like she is maybe thinking of that a little bit. So there's that, and I think she's wondering if her family saw that she had died, and she's wondering for how long they were dead. No, it's definitely, again, it's not been what I entirely expected, but it's been so cool. It's been so fun. As a control freak myself, I don't love it when we don't have agency in things. But we kind of did in a way. We did choose to drink the thing, but
I can't believe that y'all just all immediately drank it without even trying to.
It just felt linear to me, like.
Because he said you can try to leave the way you came, or you can take this, and you just all immediately took the thing. I was shocked.
I mean, it felt like an easy out, to be honest. Like,
I mean,
we got through so much.
I just wasn't
Amanda,
expecting
there's so many times we never do what you want us to do, and it felt like a time when that's really what you wanted us to do.
I mean,
I
did. Like, from a narrative perspective, I loved it, but I was just stunned that y'all didn't even try. Like,
I mean, personally, after getting our ass handed to us by a tree, I didn't really want to see what else.
I'm so glad we survived.
I still can't believe. I cannot believe everybody was down except for the rogues, and y'all somehow that was.
And it wasn't even the rogues who are usually rogues.
Yeah, I know. Oh, y'all are like finally back in your own bodies, which is
nice.
Thank so good to be back.
So excited.
We're so back. We're so back, y'all.
But now I have to prepare spells again. It's like,
yeah, I'm sorry. That was not fun.
But that is, I think that's everything that I can think of.
I forgot. I do have a Christmas present for all of you. Everybody gets inspiration, a little stone.
Oh,
so yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Let it be known, I have given out inspiration.
Everyone has gotten one.
Everyone has gotten one, and I'm not giving myself one.
Oh, how kind.
Because only you can give me inspiration.
So,
Amanda, you're inspired.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, that was not a that was not a unanimous decision, but I'm going to take it.
What? It's advantage? Is that what it is?
It's advantage. So it is. You have to call it before you make the roll.
Okay.
And it gives you advantage, or you can choose to impose disadvantage on something I'm about to roll.
Right.
Okay.
And
Perfect.
you know, if you want to give it away to somebody else, you can totally do that.
Okay.
But yeah, you just gotta call it before it happens.
Cool.
Or give to someone else. Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
No, but yeah.
Yeah.
Art thou ready?
Back into the.
No, but yeah.
I am. Ronan is not.
Okay. So the last time we were all together, the party was in the midst of their rather horrifying adventures through the Feywild, barely surviving an encounter with a giant, like, fungal-covered flying tree. But you defeated it. You got seeds and samples. You had an interesting encounter with an anthropomorphized archfey donkey that seemed to know an awful lot about all of you. And he told you that you could either try to leave the Feywild the way you came, or to take these sort of specially made tinctures that were sort of personalized to each of you. You all took the tinctures and y'all like blacked out and woke up in a dark, creepy cave that had like this weird sort of tapestry is not the right word, but this weird like piece of cloth that looked like a bunch of different scraps and things all woven together that was on the wall. Y'all took that. You saw writings on the wall that seemed to be left by Arthok, and a bunch of other like rune scribble mad writings. Encountered a bizarre individual named John? Bill? Who knows? And you were missing all of your things. He was a very cryptic individual, but he led you somewhere where there's a bunch of bodies, where you could get some armor and components and things to sort of get you by until you get out of wherever you are. Oh, I do need to change the music, but I'll go ahead and read this. So, this dimly lit room is filled with the smell of death. Rotting bodies line the walls, their armor and weapons laying next to them unused. John, or possibly Bill, stands at the entrance of the room, watching you silently. And that's where we left off. So you're in this creepy place. Yeah. What'd you,
Did we get stuff already, or do we need to
I believe y'all grabbed some stuff. There's,
I think so, yeah.
you don't have your, it's basically any sort of basic armor or weapons or like spell components and things. You can get that, but no +1, no magic stuff. All of that is gone.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Cry, cry, cry.
Cry, cry, cry.
Can I
I'm very upset
check
with
the bodies and see if I can tell what killed them?
Sure. You can give me a perception or medicine. Any of that would work.
Oh no.
That is a dirty 20 perception.
Ooh.
Dirty 20 perception.
Oh, I hate this music.
Hang on, let me get my
Yeah, whispers
Still
in my
can't
head.
hear it.
I'm sorry.
It's whispering stuff. It's like from the first. It's like from the first session.
Yeah, it's like it's exactly from the first session. Let me add my other music in. All right, dirty 20. Inspecting the bodies. One thing you notice first before you are noticing or determining how they die is that they all have like a matching symbol somewhere on their person or their effects. And this symbol is of like a black saber-tooth head on a red background, which you can make a history check if you want to figure out what that is.
Yeah.
And it looks like some of these looks like blunt force killed them, though not like a weapon attack. Some of it looks like they possibly drowned.
Okay, I'm going to try to make that history check.
Mm-hmm.
See if I recognize that insignia. That is a 24.
Nice.
You recognize this symbol as representing the Crimson Fang, the notorious pirate gang led by the Cloud King.
My God.
Okay, so while we're all gathering stuff, I'm going to, excuse me, to each individual person, I'm going to cast message and just say mentally, hey, so you remember how Arthok was the Cloud King? This was his crew. they have.
I will say, your knowledge of how extensive and large the Crimson Fang was implies that this is not all of it, not all of his crew, but there are several here.
Yeah, just letting everybody know this is like the gang that he was the leader of. Because the Cloud King was the leader of the Crimson Fang. I'm remembering that right?
For sure.
Yeah. I want to keep my eye on our wayward guide, Bill, Bob, whatever, Ted, whatever his name is.
Okay. He's just watching you. Just standing there.
It makes me uncomfortable.
He's standing there menacingly.
Well, I just want to... I got my eye on him, like, constantly. Kind of, one eye.
He killed his crew to gain favor with oh my god. Amanda, can you remind me what Brightwing said in his message back? I have an idea. I didn't write it down.
I think I wrote it
because
down.
I might want to reply.
He said, "So you are alive. It's been so long, we feared the worst. I wish I could help. Please find a way back if you can."
Okay.
How long is so long?
I know, how long is so... Okay, so what do we want to find out? We want to know how long it's been.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Of course, I want to assure that we're going to be getting back as soon as we can. If anything has happened in our absence, like, is Featherite, is he still ill? Like, what,
So you want to message Brightwing again?
Yes. Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
In the meantime, am I able to find any male armor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you meant male as in, like, chainmail. I thought you meant male as in M-A-L-E.
Can I find armor specifically for a dude?
For dudes?
like scale mail, question mark? Or
as long as it's not, like, a special magical thing, it's here somewhere.
Okay, I am going
I'm
to
not that mean.
start working on infusing that back into my body.
How long does that take?
Hopefully we won't move for an hour. Sounds like y'all are gonna talk for a little bit. So,
LMAO.
Hey, if you want to spend an hour in the creepy whispering cave with the strange man that doesn't know his name, go for it.
Well, I feel a lot better with an AC of 21, so...
You can put it on without fusing with it.
I don't think that I can.
It's like putting clothes on, man.
Okay, well, I'll do that then.
If you want to fuse with it, far be it from me to keep you from doing that.
I'll just put it on. If it's just like a shirt and clothes,
It's armor, you just put it on.
I think the fusing is more so that nobody can take it from you while you're alive.
Yeah,
that's fair.
That does make sense. I need to sharpen my pencils.
I'm gonna get my daggers and armor, and then I'm gonna go by Darren until we leave, because the poor guy's creepy.
Yeah, I'm also gonna find
What's
daggers.
creepy about this guy? I'm sure he's fine.
Nothing.
There's nothing
I'm
weird
sure
about him.
he is.
I picked up a bow and some daggers and some basic armor.
Sure.
Yeah. Same. Bow,
Sure.
daggers.
21, 22.
Man.
Okay. All right. Sure. I'll send to Brightwing once more, and I'm going to say we are doing what we can to get back. How long has it been back on the material plane? How is Featherite?
Okay.
5, God.
Okay.
I want to know, but I don't want to know. God.
Yeah, real.
Man, I thought about the moment when y'all would find out for a while.
Ugh.
Oh.
I'm so
All
scared.
right, check it out. That's how long has it been? I'm gonna say 2 months.
2 months. Long while.
I think a long time.
I think like a year.
I was gonna say, how long is my beard now?
Hair doesn't grow when you die.
Well, the thing is, we were in the Feywild. Time moves differently. So,
Yeah,
like, for us, it hasn't been as long
right.
as it would be on the outside, right? My guess is like a year.
I don't know if
something like
our
that.
physical bodies are really following
Changed.
the regular like time.
I know, because we're all different looking. Or not all of us, but some of us are. Like Theron has blonde hair now. Or some shit.
Yeah. Called hair dye.
Somebody took my armor off.
Someone took
and
your...
I don't know
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
God, I hate this music.
I was literally just about to say the same thing. It makes it like tingle up my spine.
Oh, that makes me glad
I've got worse ones than this. I've got far worse ones than this.
Oh, man.
Don't tell me that.
Welcome to the Misfit Adventurers.
Oh, Jesus.
channel.
1, 2, 3.
Now that we're in an aquatic place, Casey, I'm
How
now
do I
using
mute
the
this
dice
shit?
that you got me. I feel like now it...
Can we have an ASMR episode where we all whisper the whole time?
Oh, that really went up
No.
my back. That really went up my
Yeah.
back. Oh.
Alright, so 2 months.
Okay, you hear back. Let's see, what was my weird owl voice?
I just got so nervous.
Okay. It's been over 9 months since you left for the Feywild. Featherwright is hanging on, but I'm not sure for how long.
Oh.
He needs healing.
My fucking god. Over 9 months!
9 months.
Over 9,000!
I was about to say, it's over
I could have
9,000!
had a baby.
Yeah, that's a
That's
pregnancy.
literally a gestation period for
It's a whole... Yeah.
I feel like my 1 year was a pretty good guess.
That was a good guess.
Yeah, that was close.
It was even better than I thought it would be. God, 9 months? Okay,
Juicy.
so I'll relay that to the rest of the party.
Hmm.
I hope nothing else has happened. I've only been checking about the monastery. I don't even know anything about...
I don't have...
So much happened in just the time since...
Right to Mortimer.
Yeah, y'all don't have the book.
We don't have the book!
I think we need to get out of here. That needs to be our first plan of action.
Let's get out.
I forgot about that.
Remember, do we still have our coins? Was that
You do still have your coins. It's the
Okay.
only
Of course,
thing
we
that you
still have the
still
damn
have.
coins.
Okay.
Anything else?
I imagine that will be with us forever.
Ooh,
I couldn't
actually,
remember if we'd asked that already.
speaking
Sorry.
of, I don't remember whether I did this last
Oh!
session, but can I do the ritual
Yeah, I
to
don't think you did.
check the coins?
You use identifying to check them. They are the same.
Okay.
Okay, thank
The
God.
summit-
Okay, that's one.
The
That's one less
summit
thing
would
we
have
to worry about.
happened, right? There was like a
Has the
meeting.
summit-
Well, it would
Has it
have
already
happened. It would have happened if Konari had gotten the Mythic 6.
That's true.
And they're on a different
Hopefully.
plane.
Hopefully he's gotten them in the 9 months it took us.
But if they're on a different
They're
plane,
also
Yeah, if they
wrangling
went to
gods
different-
right now.
if they're on a different plane, time is moving differently for them too. So, in all possibility, they probably still haven't had the summit. But they could have. Or they could have waited for us.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Okay.
Hey, Bill, Ted, whatever your name is, Broski, can you show us the way out?
It's Steve.
Steve, cool. Yeah, great. Awesome.
You guys looking to leave?
Yes.
Very
I
much.
think everybody
Right
ready?
now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
With the quickness.
Okay. Sure. I can help you.
Do you want to come with us, Steve?
No, I don't think so.
Can I insight check that?
Can I vibe check?
Sure. If you want to.
Yeah, why not? That's great.
I actually rolled well for once.
That's not great.
21.
21.
I didn't roll that well. I got a
What-
16.
What exactly are we trying to, like, discern?
I just want to try and figure out, like, why maybe he doesn't want to leave. Like, is that kind of vibe, like, he likes it here, or is he just...
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out whether his cadence is just, like, he's just out of it, or if he's, like...
There is definitely...
Sinister,
there is
I guess.
definitely, like, a quality to him that is just off. Like, he just doesn't act like a normal human being should. You don't necessarily get the vibe that, like, he wants to stay because he has some deeper plan or, like, knows something. It just seems like he wants to stay.
I thought,
as far as you can tell.
When y'all were like, "Oh, or you want to leave?" He was like, I thought he was gonna say, "I must remain here," or some shit like, "I have to be here." That's what I was expecting. So,
Same.
All right. But he will say, I can show you the way out, though.
Well, perfect. Thank you.
God.
Follow me. So he leads you down sort of the dark tunnels of this, I don't know, cave system, whatever this is. And you follow him. The passageway eventually opens up into a large cavern, or more accurately, like a cove, sort of. The sound of waves hitting rock almost drowns out the whispering voices that don't seem to go away. At the opposite side of the cavern, across the water, you see the cave opening. So there's like a cave opening in the water, so you'll probably have to swim or wade to get to it. Through that opening, you catch a glimpse of overcast skies and jagged rocks and open sea beyond. And amidst those rocks and waves, you spot a couple wrecked boats and dinghies, though one seems to still be seaworthy.
Before we get in this water, does it look like there's anything suspicious in the water that might attack us?
Give me a perception check.
That's fair.
That was bad. Before I even added 8.
You can't see shit. I'm brackish, dimly lit, cave, ocean water. You have no clue.
Now, are there any, like, rocks on the surface?
Are there any
Like,
rocks?
like loose rocks?
On the surface of the water?
No, like where we're standing.
Oh, y'all are sort of on solid rock right now. Actually, you know what? I can show you where you are.
No, that means we know what that means.
You don't know what that means.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
He doesn't.
She could have made this because there's treasure. She could have made this for a lot of reasons other than battles. Don't worry.
I love that you're assuring me in Isla's.
The metagaming is strong in this one.
I'm just trying to calm her fears because she says, we know that means there's a fight. It might not be.
We don't all know that means there's a fight.
Why are you talking in a southern accent?
Because apparently Isla's telling us about the map.
The map.
The layup.
Okay. Do what I want. Roll 20.
I see it's loading. Alright.
Where are we?
Alright, I see it loading.
Oh, I see.
Are there any
you see it loading.
She's
I
thinking.
see this.
Something tells me this is a big map.
Yep.
Does
Yep.
does it look like the boat can fit through the opening?
Oh my god.
It's on the other side of the opening.
This looks
but like, does it look
hyper-realistic.
like it can fit through?
Oh.
Like, come in.
It might be tight, but could happen.
I could
This
try
looks
and
hyper realistic. What the fuck?
I could try and stealth.
Dungeon Alchemist, man.
Yeah. What we're gonna do?
I could try and stealth into the water and see what I can see. Maybe I'll get a better perception check if I'm in the water.
I was gonna toss a rock and see if anything happens before we.
That's another one.
Which is why I was
We can do that too.
You were gonna what?
I was gonna like toss a rock or a pebble or something and see A, if anything happened, and B, if we could tell how deep it is.
You can do that. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Toss a rock. Which part of the water are you tossing it?
Oh,
Knew
no.
it.
I knew it. No.
I was gonna just toss it in the middle.
In the middle? In the middle-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. You
are right.
Battleship. You toss a rock towards the middle part, which creates a ripple through the water. And you wait as you watch that water sort of ripple out. And then you spot a mass of flesh and tentacles pop up and disappear under the waves that lap against the ocean, the cave walls.
And that's why you check things.
Wow. Good eye. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Cool. Hey Steve, do you know what that is?
Steve? Who's Steve? My name's Mark.
Hey Mark, do you know what that is?
Oh, hi, Mark.
I mean, there's so many things that live in the water. I just learned to kind of leave them to their own devices, though they do seem to be in your way.
Me being on the sea for a number of years, do I recognize what this beast is?
Make either a history or an intelligence check.
History or intelligence? Let's see. History is a +2 and intelligence is a +2. So it's the same thing. Nat 1.
No.
Oh.
No idea, man.
Cool.
Creepy tentacle monsters. Who knows?
How climbable do these rock walls look?
Oh.
They're pretty slick.
Damn.
Little slap. We got us here.
I would like to point out that someone in our group has wings.
Oh yeah.
Hoot hoot hoot.
Can we carry us one by one? Can he carry Revan? Can he? Did we establish that?
He can. I think he can carry Revan alone. Well, can he? Did he ever carry Revan before?
Remember?
I definitely made an attempt.
He had to have carried Revan because Revan was at the bottom, right, of that ravine.
Oh yeah.
Well, he might not have if we just took our time after we killed those things and
The mobs.
I think y'all flew each other up, though. I feel like I remember.
No, because we used a rope to get up.
Yeah, we dropped the rope down.
You did use a rope.
Well, how much can you carry?
Yeah, what's your carrying capacity?
Oh, carry capacity.
How did
I can't remember. It's like, isn't it like half your, or there's a rule to
Here we
rule to
go.
calculate it. Oh,
Your strength score multiplied by 15.
oh,
Damn.
Oh, so
There's no shot.
What's your strength score?
what? 12?
so
12
15
times
times 12.
15.
Times 15.
Not good with math.
So
I'm not good at math either.
Yeah,
Can you carry
180
410 pounds?
180?
Yeah, 180 pounds.
No.
Try 410.
No, I don't think that's gonna work out.
I can carry half
Dang.
of Revan.
Man, Revan is
Can you fly?
No.
Big boy.
with two
Big
C's.
boy.
Oh my god. Okay, so we can't all make it over there that way.
So that won't work.
How about I'm gonna prep an arrow. How about we throw another stone into it and I'm ready to shoot this thing when I see it. Because I saw like generally where it was.
Right. That's fair. I'm down. This thing is in our way, so
There's no possible way to get past it without making it angry.
Hold up.
I love this. I
There is
miss
a
this so
way-
much.
There's a way to get one person. I can take one person with Dimension Door.
Oh, that's right, the dimension door!
Oh shit!
So
Yeah, take Revan.
Can
And
Dimension
I'm
Door
also
carry
heavier than
410 pounds?
Dimension Door. So I can take one other thing like my size class or lower with me, like one other individual
like-
with me.
It's like a short range teleport.
Also, I'm also heavier than
Hoots can carry.
180.
Hoots can carry. I'm 215 pounds.
I can carry you.
So
Wait, I'm sorry, what was the established weight?
180, I think.
Okay.
I think
180.
literally he
That's
can
fine.
carry everybody except for Darren and Revan.
But the other
Yeah.
boys.
Damn.
So I can Revan, I can take you with me to and Dimension Door us to that boat.
Perfect.
If
Also-
Hoots would be fine flying people. How high up is the clearance of the like opening? Like how far above the water?
It's 15 feet.
Okay. Yeah, it might be a little dicey if that thing can like
Maybe
give us
leave
slaps
Isla for
but
last and keep the arrow notched just in case it does
Yeah.
try to.
Yeah, I can
Jump
be
and
ready
grab
to
Hoots.
shoot if I see it anywhere.
and Revan and I can like magic at it. Like that'll be
Dang.
I
that'll be
think
cool.
this is a good plan.
Okay. Yeah.
Look at
How
us!
is-
Look at
how
us!
How is Steve looking as we're discussing these plans?
I don't want Steve to hear shit.
Yeah.
Who's Steve?
I didn't
mean,
ask.
Mark.
It was Mark.
Mark's.
Mark's his new name.
Whatever. There's too many names. You don't know who
Buddy
we are.
boy.
He's just standing there. I mean, he doesn't really. He's just sort of watching you.
He's not making any faces.
Are you? I guess you're discussing this plan, right? Like of dimension dooring, and then the rest of you flying. He'll just sort of continue to watch you and just sort of be like, "It's pretty clever. It'll probably work."
There's something you want to tell us about that
I
might
like this,
keep it
yeah.
from working?
Yeah.
I don't know what I would tell you. Since you're not,
Insight!
I mean, sure, if you want to. He will
not
say,
I don't know.
since you're not intending to stay on the island, just fair warning, might be a little difficult to leave, especially if you've been here before.
Great. Okay. I got an 11. I'm sorry, an 18. 11 plus 7.
18.
Specifically
I got
when he was like, "Oh, I mean, I don't know what I could tell you." You know that.
I got a natural 20 for a 26.
Okay. He seems like he probably has knowledge on whatever's in the water, but it seems almost like not necessarily like he's trying to do you in, but just like he's curious to see how you solve the problem of like getting past whatever is there.
Does this island like to sink back into the water? I'm asking Steve / Mark this.
Stark.
Tony Stark?
As someone who stays on the island, it's a good question. I've not really tried to actively leave it before. I just know it's difficult for others.
I'm just picturing us having a hard time escaping the water that's going to pull us back in a rowboat.
Well, it's not a rowboat. It's like an actual ship, right?
It looks like a rowboat.
She said it was a dinghy.
It's a large rowboat. As he's watching y'all's growing concern, he'll say, sometimes that happens. Sometimes it's different.
Have you seen anybody escape before? Successfully?
Just one.
I guess it was just one.
Wow,
I wonder who.
That was.
Yeah.
Well, you're about to watch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us get out. So, making history here. Okay, I say we try it. I got my bow at the ready.
I'll get.
You watch John, Bill, Steve, Mark, just sort of take a step back and watch. All right, so what's happening first?
All right, we're ready to do this?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I say we dimension door first.
Yes.
So that we've got
fine.
protection from both sides.
Sure.
All right, sorry if you're not a hugger, Revan. I'm just going to wrap my arms around him and cast Dimension Door.
All right.
To the
boat.
thingy. Yeah.
Yeah. Bamf. You are in the middle of this rowboat. It rocks a little bit, but you're there. You can see that there are about 4 oars lying in the bottom of it.
See, that was easy, dude.
Hey,
can I?
We can get out of here now.
Can I like do a quick look around how everything around us looks?
Sure. Give me
Anything-
perception.
Anything to communicate back to the group.
Yeah.
13.
I don't see shit. That's 7.
7, 13. Well, I'll at least give you just the base description. You make it to the boat, and you find the 4 oars. In the area around you, you take note of the dark, jagged rocks jutting out of the water. The collection of broken and breached boats around you tell you that these rocks will need to be navigated around. The surrounding area is somewhat foggy, and when you look at the water around you, you notice large amounts of like kelp and seaweed beneath the surface and some floating on top, with all manner of debris tangled up in it. And then far off in the distance, you see that the fog grows dense into like a wall of fog, not unlike what y'all went through the last time y'all escaped.
I'm gonna.
Your headphones are fire. I have not seen those.
Thank you.
I have not been able
They're
to
new.
compliment them. They're awesome. Love them. Go ahead.
I'm going to avoid like raising my voice, and just in case the thing underneath can hear, I'm going to cast. What's the range on message? 120 feet. I think we should be good because it's 120 feet.
Yeah, you're good.
So I'm gonna cast message to who's who?
Steve.
We'll do it to Chi.
Dang it.
And just say we're both good out here. You guys can start. We'll keep an eye on the on the opening.
Okay. And just to make, I mean, I know we were talking before, but just, I guess as a precaution, I'll go ahead and just mind link with everyone one at a time and relay that. Sure. And we can start being carried over.
So, in this process of flying people over, how are y'all going about it? You've got about like 15 feet of air to deal with at that cave mouth opening. So, what's the tactic here? What's the strategy?
I assume koala.
Okay.
Yeah, just around my back.
Yeah.
Could be.
So that there's no like multiple height stacking issue thing, right?
Sure.
Better hang on tight, Spider Monkey.
Yeah. It'd also help if he wants to like swoop down to like maximize speed going out of the.
Yeah, it's definitely. You've got more clearance inside the cavern than you do for the cave mouth, so you could do that.
Yeah. I like that.
In that cave mouth, like, where are you wanting to be?
Oh, no.
Dumb question, probably, but...
No, oh.
I guess that would be up to Hoots.
Yeah.
Let me look at the map again.
I would recommend as high as possible.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I guess like if I'm gonna, be specific, I guess like 12.5 feet, but like.
Fair.
Don't think I want to be hitting the top. So.
Yeah.
We're carrying Isla first. Who's going first?
No, I'm last.
Isla's last. Who's first?
I'll go first.
Okay, Orlana's first. Hoots, with just another person on you, flying maneuverability might be slightly more difficult than it normally is. Why don't you just give me like a dex check?
Oh gosh.
And I'm keeping my eye out. Any movement from the water, and I'm firing.
Okay, dexterity. 19 plus 23.
Oh, very nice. You thread the needle, just like staying as close to that cave roof as possible. Or Orlando, you probably just feel that whoosh of like it's like a centimeter higher, and you'd be hitting rock.
Oh, I know this feeling. I was just flying.
You dive through the cave mouth. I will say, Isla, those watching, you do see tentacles reach out and attempt to grab, but they're out of reach on this pass through, and you are able to drop Orlana into the boat. I'd say when you're flying by yourself, not as risky, but when you're carrying somebody, will impose a check. All right, so we drop Orlana off in the boat. You go back in. Who are we getting next?
Who?
Probably Chi.
Yeah, put me in, Coach. Oh, I'm so scared.
All right, I need another dex check.
Can I preemptively offer my inspiration?
If you would like to use it, you certainly can.
In case MJ needs it.
Okay, yeah, sure. Great.
I'm scared.
Are you nervous?
Okay, first roll was a 16.
Shut up.
And if I'm doing inspiration, 17. 16, and the second one's 17.
16 and 17. All right, you dive through, and you guys see the set of tentacles reach up and try to grab, but miss. You also see a second set of tentacles attempt to grab as well, but also unsuccessful. You drop Chi off in the boat, head back in.
Okay.
I guess it's Ronan's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna also offer you mine because I'm scared there's gonna be 3. Well, now I'm scared there's gonna be 3 tentacles.
Oh my god!
Okay, more pressure. Hoot hoot. Oh, first one is a 7.
Okay.
And then 7 plus 4, 11.
11.
Ay.
I'm ready to fire.
You dive down. And it is.
Yep.
You're something about it just doesn't get judged properly, and you dive a little lower than intended. I am going to make a roll. I'm assuming a 23 hits. Okay. Isla, I'll give you a chance to attempt to attack as well. As I do.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 is going to hit. I rolled minimum damage. So 7 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to make Hoots a Constitution saving throw.
I did 10 points of piercing damage.
10 points?
13.
Did I also get damaged in that?
Were you on his back or holding on to, like...
I assume on his back, because that's what
then I would say no. I would say it hit.
Okay.
13 Constitution save.
13 con save. You are diseased.
Ay.
But it doesn't seem to have an effect right now.
No.
Great.
Ooh. Sorry. That's fine.
Not a great sound.
Totally fine.
Immediately alarmed.
Oh, I did say there were 2 guys, right? I did.
I totally believe you.
I guess the second guy will attempt to make an attack as well. That'll miss. All right. Okay. You get through. You've taken a hit, but you can drop Ronan off in the boat. Is there any... Do you relay... Well, actually, y'all probably watched that happen. So you watched 2 sets of tentacles go up. One missed, one definitely hit Hoots. So...
I am going to ready a firebolt in case this happens again.
Sure.
Does Hoots, like, having... Like, do we see that he's contracted something? Like, is that something we know?
Make a medicine check.
Mind if I do? Okay, medicine is... What's my mod? Okay. It's in that one, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
You saw him get hit, but you're just not sure exactly what it was, and like, you know, you just can't tell.
I'd like to say that's 2 nat 1s already today.
Get him out of your system now, I guess.
But okay, you got a nat 20, so we're due for another nat 20.
It's true.
So I'm gonna get on Hoots' back, but I'm also gonna... I know it's probably gonna put me at disadvantage, but I'm also gonna ready an arrow.
Okay, sure. Sure. Hoots, I need another... I need another, dex check.
Use my inspiration. Please.
Okay, okay, we've lost a lot of inspirations, haven't we?
Listen, it's for a good cause.
You
might
lost
as well
Casey,
use them
Claudia,
while you
and
can,
Caroline.
yeah.
I'm saving mine for this getting out of here situation.
Claudia.
Some of y'all should.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's
Oh,
fair. So
First one's a
inspiration right now.
6. Oh my gosh. Okay, good. Second one's a 17.
That's a 17.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Hang on. Let me put my stones away.
Can't do this.
All right. Yeah, you dive through. and you guys watch 1, 2, 3 sets of tentacles reach out and try to grab those that have readied actions. Do you want to attack them, or do you want to?
Yes,
Might
please.
as well.
Go for it.
22 to hit.
22 hits.
Only 7 points of piercing damage that time.
Okay.
And I'll aim for a... Can I aim for a different one?
Sure.
Okay. 25 to hit.
25 hits.
And 9 points of flaming fire damage.
Very nice. And Hoots, you make it to the boat with Isla. Now everybody is in the boat. You watch as these 3 creatures like scurry towards the cave entrance. But they seem reluctant to leave the cave and stay back inside. Wow, I was not expecting to completely avoid that encounter.
I'm glad we did. I'm glad we can save.
Good job, guys. Good job.
And we're back.
And we're back.
So fucking back.
We're so back.
So, you are sort of crammed in this big rowboat. I will let you know right now that the rowboat, it has 4 oars and 50 hit points. Okay? Well, are you just trying to paddle away? Is that the deal?
Can I be lookout?
Sure. Actually, you know, why don't you give me a perception check?
16.
16. You peer through the fog and sea spray to find the best route to the open ocean. And you do seem to find a path that looks like it might be a little less dangerous than others, which is great.
Perfect.
The next skill check will be at advantage.
Oh, heck yeah.
So, doing your best to navigate between the rocks, you notice the need to fight the pull of the tides as these waves are crashing into these rocks and pulling the water in different directions. I will need probably like a group survival or intelligence check to discern the best way to go to steer the ship to avoid this pull of the water.
Okay. And this is at advantage? Is that correct?
This is at advantage.
Good.
For everyone or just her?
Fucking Christ.
Everyone.
Oh, wow.
Pog. Cool, because that was a nat 1.
Twice.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 for my first one, but I rolled
much better.
Hell yeah!
Okay. Let's go down. Darren?
22.
22, nice. Very nice. I almost just called my own name out. Sorry. Oh. Ronan.
Also 22.
Also 22. Feeling 22. Hoots.
18.
18, very nice. Chi.
19 survival.
19. Orlana.
19.
19. Isla.
21.
21. Revan.
Good.
13.
13.
Okay. That's good, guys.
It's a group check.
It's a group check. Overall, great. Yeah, you're able to find the best route to take. You work together to paddle and steer. I'm imagining, you know, like this whitewater rafting, like we're going down like the Natahala and you're all paddling at the same time. I love it. Yeah, and you're able to navigate. The next group, or the next check, will also be at advantage.
Heck yeah.
Fighting the tides and paddling through the waves, you see a grouping of rocks you'll need to navigate around. I need everybody to make a dex check.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm good at those.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Aye.
Not as good, but it's alright.
Darren.
Ooh, thank God for me.
15.
15. Ronan.
22.
22. Hoots.
8.
8. Chi.
12.
12. Orlana.
14.
14. Isla.
19 crit for a 24.
Dang. Revan.
8.
8. Okay.
Mine's 2 successes with a crit. That's all I'm saying.
I know. I think you guys squeak by.
Checks are just attacks.
Oh, I don't know.
I normally sort of treat crits as like kind of counterbalancing at least one bad roll. So I think that would put y'all at a majority win there. So it's close, it's tight, but you do manage to avoid the rocks and manage to avoid the damage that would have done to your small little rowboat. As you continue, you notice now that the rocks seem to be appearing out of nowhere to just show up in your path. Like almost like they're apparating in your way to make it hard for you to leave. I need another check.
A dex?
Dex check.
Is this a
This is straight?
This is straight.
Oh.
Right. Oh.
And these DCs are getting higher as we go.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Same.
Good idea.
I am too.
I didn't need it. Nat 20.
Oh, nat 20.
2 nat 20s. I rolled 2.
I'm so glad.
Wow.
Okay, who all used inspiration?
Me.
Okay, lots of you.
I rolled 2
Are y'all
nat 20s.
okay? I think a couple people. Well, I think only MJ still has his, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, where's Joe's? All right, Darren, what'd you get?
14.
14. Wow. Ronan.
9.
9.
Feels
Hoots.
balanced.
Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20.
Period.
Chi. Nat 1. Orlana.
23.
23. Isla.
2 nat 20s?
A nat 20. Is it the peace sign? Is it like peace? No, it's
No,
not.
is
It just
20?
knows when you need to be
20?
2 nat 20s?
Nat
2
20.
nat 20s.
I feel like I'm trying to do the seance with the balloons.
Somebody did that. Who did that? Somebody did that.
I didn't do it.
I don't know. I didn't do that either.
I'm not touching anything.
Revan,
on
what did you get?
2 nat 2s for a 6.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are paddling along. Rock comes up right in front of you guys, and you just don't avoid it. You're just unable to avoid it. And your ship, somebody keep track of this. Oh, dang!
Okay. I got it.
Max takes 20 points of damage.
Oh,
Awesome.
God.
Holy hell!
Hey, yay.
All right,
Said we have 50.
you have
Yeah,
50.
so-
Yeah, we're at
It's
30.
like water
have a-
seeping
Oh,
in.
people.
I have kind of a stupid question.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Please. No, I hope it's what you're thinking. I'm thinking.
Would mending
Yeah.
help this?
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I
I
was
was
thinking.
It takes a
Exact
minute to
same
cast,
thing.
but would mending help?
Takes a minute to cast. I
Yeah.
don't think
Like
you're gonna.
rounds right now, right?
I think you need something that can be instantaneous. I think if once you
Alright.
get through this, you could use mending to help patch up the ship. And then we'll
If
If.
if is good.
if
If it's
all right.
not good.
As you move past the rocks with limited amount of success, you feel an unusual resistance against the oars as you paddle. When you look down, you notice that the tendrils of kelp are actively wrapping around your oars and trying to pull them out of your grasp. I need everybody to make a strength check.
Can I
If there are things or ideas you guys have to potentially help or benefit you, I would love to hear them. Yes.
Can I use
3 in a
Mage
row.
Hand to
I
help?
rolled another.
Mage Hand can only hold like what? Is it 5 pounds?
5 pounds.
I don't think it's going to be super helpful in strength-related things. Okay. But, I mean, there are 4...
Like using it to, like pull the
maybe.
Off?
Yeah. If y'all want to swipe at these kelpie thingies, you could definitely try to do that.
Pull and then have the mage hand, like, pull that away.
I was going to see if I can cast Mage Hand.
Also, there are 4 oars, so theoretically, like, multiple people can be on some of these.
Someone should be on an oar with me because my strength sucks.
Me.
Okay, so Isla and Ronan are...
My strength also sucks.
Are working together.
Does the mage hand help or no?
I can probably do an oar by myself.
We're going to roll our things, and then I will do something with your total afterwards. Okay, so who's doubling up on an oar?
Me and Isla are doubling.
Me and Isla. You and Isla. Sorry.
You and
Me, I'm helping.
You.
Hey, I gotta go get a charger. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Sorry.
I was actually going to ask if I could, like, as the tendrils of kelp are coming up, if I can try casting firebolt at them.
I was wondering.
Burn the plant matter away.
Sure. I would say, anybody else doing anything similar?
I can do either. Which do you think would be best? The Mage Hand or the Firebolt?
Ooh.
Make an intelligence check. Or an Arcana check.
There are oars made of.
16.
16.
Nice.
The firebolt is probably more helpful.
Okay. I will also ready a Firebolt.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I really have anything here. If I had the components for continual flame, I would have been able to use that, but
if
it's ruby dust.
If Isla and Ronan are working together, y'all can either both roll separately or one of you can roll at advantage.
What is your strength mod?
I'm gonna already tell you, I rolled it already when you said to roll. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Your strength mod is probably better than mine if you want to roll.
You should just roll. I promise.
I think she rolled a nat 20.
I rolled my third nat 20 in a row. Yeah, so bingo card, if that's on the bingo card.
It is on my bingo card.
Yes, Benji.
Okay.
Okay.
Double check, but I'm pretty sure.
It's not bad. It's not good. So.
Yeah,
Darren,
ruby dust, which is spell consumed, so yeah.
Gotcha.
Darren, you can roll at advantage.
Cool, because my strength is a -2.
Oh.
What mine is?
Revan, you can roll at advantage because you're doing the thing. Is anybody else attacking them as you're...
Oh, mine's
okay. Okay, then everybody else straight roll.
Okay.
All right, Darren, what'd you get?
I rolled a 3, -2 is a 1.
Dang.
With advantage?
I rolled a nat 1 and a 3.
Oh no! My God!
Hell.
At least it wasn't the nat 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
Ronan?
I got an 8, but...
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Hoots?
11.
11. Chi?
A sum of 13.
Sum of 13. Or Ilana?
Dirty 20.
Very nice. Isla?
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Okay. It's not terrible.
Okay. Revan?
18.
18.
Okay.
Okay, so the really bad ones were Darren and
With a 13?
No, wait,
Ronan.
with a 13?
But Ronan's on my paddle. So...
Yeah, we're on the same paddle.
13's not enough. Hoots, what did you get?
11.
11. Okay. 3 bad rolls, but we had a nat 20. So technically only 2 failures. Okay. You barely make it through that one.
Good.
All right.
Take it.
You break free of the kelp and paddle on. You keep fighting to escape, and when you look back at the kelp, you notice it is now covered in thousands of eyes, all looking at you. Tendrils lash out at you again in another hostile attempt to keep you here. I need one more strength roll. If you can think of anything else that would potentially help you in this endeavor, lay it on me.
I'm still trying to pew some firebolts at it.
Sure.
Can I?
Same.
I've got a decent strength and dexterity. Can I try to like brace myself to give myself a little bit more oomph in this?
In what way?
Like plant my feet super sturdy and get, I don't know.
I mean, I think that's reflected in your strength modifier.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I did just think of something that I can do that I
Yeah?
haven't done in a while. I am going to, like, in a 40-foot cube right behind the boat, I'm going to cast Slow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
To try to slow down the thing or
I like
things.
it. You know what? A stone for you. And everybody rolls at advantage.
Yes.
Thank goodness.
Amazing.
I have now put a big fat sticky note on my monitor that is like, don't forget, inspiration. So hopefully this year will be better for you guys. All right.
If I'm still using Firebolt, do I get another roll?
A third advantage? I don't think that's really how that works.
Technically, per rules as written, no. Advantage can't stack.
Yeah.
Well,
But let's
Tyler,
work our
are we
way
still
down.
sharing?
I think y'all
Tyler
are
and
still probably
okay.
still sharing.
Yeah.
Darren,
Do you
what'd
want?
you get?
Oh,
Still not.
Yeah, you have a positive mod and I don't, so you should.
yeah, but we're all rolling at advantage, and advantage doesn't stack, so you just need to roll twice, right?
Darren.
Got 9.
9. I'll bump that up to an 11 because of your firebolt, but it's probably still not enough. Ronan.
16.
16. 16 is enough. Hoots.
With a -1 mod.
Oh my gosh. Advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay, first roll was a 3, second was a nat 20. So
Nice. Chi.
8.
8. Orlana.
9.
9. Isla.
15.
15. Revan.
14.
14.
But I'm with Casey.
You are with
we are on the same
Casey.
one.
And Revan, you were using Firebolt as well. So 14, I'll bump it up to a 16.
Oh.
Which makes it a success. So
Yeah.
only 2 failures. I'll allow it. You guys narrowly, very narrowly, escape the kelp and seem to finally paddle out of its reach and into a dense fog. When you finally paddle through it, you find the island gone and the glimpse of land in the distance. Let's go on and take a break.
I need a fucking drink.
That was
Man, that was so stressful.
Man,
Well done, DM.
Great.
That was good though. Holy
good,
shit.
good. I'm glad.
Crazy.
Very nice. So yeah, you get through the fog and you are you see land in the distance. I'd say about this time, Hoots, you you feel pretty bad. So after like a minute of getting attacked, your skin starts to become sort of translucent and slimy. And you you're feeling pretty bad. You're feeling particularly like bad and vulnerable being in the boat. There's something about you just want to get in the water. You feel like it'll make you feel a little bit better.
Yeah, I imagine Hoots is like also a little thirsty, so he's like, Hoot, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
okay.
Chi, you definitely notice that he looks he looks bad. I mean, he's like slimy and yeah.
Give me 2 seconds.
Does she notice me like looking at the water?
For sure. I don't imagine you're being
Can I start
subtle.
Like touching the water, approaching the water?
Sure. Yeah, you see who it's like leaning over the side of the boat, touching the water.
I'm gonna mind link with Hoots and be like, tell me what's going on. What's afflicting you?
Mommy Chi.
Chi, I feel horrible after being struck by one of those tentacles. But this water, it makes me feel better.
And touching the water does help, but there's a part of you that just wants to get under it all the way in.
Also, I feel like swimming.
Let's hang on. Before we do that, let me try just one thing really quick, and I will touch Hoots on his slimy little shoulder and cast Lesser Restoration.
Weird question. What level are you casting it at?
Well, since you've asked me, I will cast it at 4th level.
At 4th level? It doesn't seem to do anything.
I don't have... You asshole!
I'm sorry, but this is what it says in the stat block.
Oh, no!
Ooh.
What? I don't have any 5th levels. I don't have that yet.
Is something wrong with Hoots?
Yeah, Hoots gets both of his wings start like dipping into the water now.
He's feeling awful ever since he got hit by that tentacle. And I tried casting Lesser Restoration, it didn't do anything.
So can someone man the oar that Hoots is on? I'm wondering if we can just like let him down into the water, but I'll keep a hold of his.
I don't know that we need to let him into the water.
I feel like we need to restrain him from
Make a perception check, Ronan.
Yeah, what if he becomes an aboleth? What if it becomes a...
We need to not let him
15.
in the water.
15. It doesn't look like there's anything dangerous in the water. It's just, I would say standard ocean, but in this game, that's not really a thing. But
why?
I don't think it's a good idea to let him in the water. What is it? Hoots' wings are in the water? What does it look like is happening with the wings?
Just...
Nothing's happening to him. He just feels better when he is submerged.
Hang on. Give me 1 second.
Can we just like...
I don't see anything in the water.
I'm gonna take the helmet that I've been using as a drum, and I'm just gonna like, start splashing a little bit of water like on different parts of his body to see if that'll help him feel any better.
Yeah, you splash water on his body, and like it helps. But it's like so temporary. It's like running a burn under cold water. Like it feels better, but it's not gonna heal it a ton. You feel like you just rather would be fully under the water.
can I use create water to just kind of douse him as we row?
You can, and it definitely like helps. It definitely like abates symptoms a bit, but yeah. How much damage did you take when it attacked you?
Like 7 or something, or 6.
Wasn't it like 11 or something?
I think it was 7. I think it was 7 points of damage.
7.
Yeah, it's just you don't feel like you're gonna get that back while you're above water.
So he's just like, yeah. Ooh,
but the water helps. It definitely
helps, but I'm still. It's like
you feel like you would be worse off right? if you were dry. But yeah.
I have like I don't know if there's like a memory roll or something. Did the tentacles look slimy?
You know what? Why don't you give me either a history or an intelligence check?
Oh, let's go.
15.
He definitely seems to have contracted a disease from this creature. But with a 15, you're kind of unsure of like the specifics of how to cure it. You think it would require some higher level magic, but you're unsure specifically what. But hopefully maybe somebody in town or at the monastery might have something that could help.
I don't want to use a high level spell for this, but...
What's your highest spell slot?
4th! Amanda?
Oh, sorry. Okay.
It's okay. I'm not mad at you.
I know. I'm mad at the situation.
Yes. Because it felt like I didn't even have any chance when I thought I might have.
Well, let's just row fast.
I'm gonna keep.
What does the land look like? Do we recognize the shoreline?
You give me a perception check.
I'm probably not with that.
I could. What I could do.
13.
I don't know if I want to. Go ahead.
13. I mean, you're not super far away, so I'll pretty much give it to you. You're pretty sure it's Navalor. You're pretty sure you're off the coast of Navalor.
Okay. That's not terrible, I guess. Actually, great. That's where we need to be. I have 1 4th level spell slot left. I could use it to cast Control Water.
Make an Arcana or Medicine check, Chi.
Thank you. One Selene. Fortify me. Is my medicine again? I have to check. Okay, and it doesn't matter. Got a 26.
26. Yeah, this is a very specific disease that can be contracted after being attacked by an aboleth. It will require, like, a heal or some sort of cure disease sort of spell that has to be 6th level or higher. Okay. And he cannot regain hit points while he is out of water, but if he is not kept moist, he will start taking damage.
Cool, so I'm just gonna...
Oh, so it's okay that he's in the water. I was worried it was going to, like, turn him into the creature.
Yeah. Same, that's what I thought.
Same.
Okay, so yeah, I'll after like
shove him in the water.
Yeah, after being like upset that I couldn't do anything.
You're hoping that somebody at the monastery will have something. You know that his master was sick for a long time, so you're sure somebody there has probably tried Greater Restoration or something, but his master needs some sort of extra component to be healed, clearly. But maybe that's all you would need for this.
And I'll just say, I'm sorry, Chi, I can't help you, but it should be, you should stay moist. Otherwise you'll get hurt. So if you want to swim, we can probably arrange that. It's just who knows what's lurking in the water. But maybe somebody at the monastery I can help you. Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing because because I have control water, but that lasts for 10 minutes. And we're gonna be in water. We're gonna be rowing for a while, so I'm not gonna mess with that. We'll just need to keep an eye on Hoots while he's swimming along.
Yeah,
and I will like keep a hand, like hold Hoots' hand while he's
for sure
off the side of the boat.
Oh, so sweet.
Give him some little arm floaties. Yeah, it will take you probably a few hours to row to shore. Yes, Isla.
Is our stuff back with us?
Yeah.
Oh!
No.
Because do we have the stuff to help his master? No.
Okay.
You're still in your rags and whatever you pulled off those dead bodies. And you have that, like, weird, big fabric thingy. And your coins, of course. How could I forget that?
Why did you roll for the gems I picked up then? Like out of character.
I don't know.
So that is what she's taken from us. She's taking from us our inventory.
I said, it's not the obvious thing. It's beyond your physical reach.
Okay. Well, it's beyond our physical reach now.
It's beyond our reach.
Is there anything else you guys are doing as you're rowing ashore, or you just being sad about all the stuff you
Yeah,
I'm being sad about the stuff I lost.
Do you have a spell slot to let Allie know that we're alive?
Oh my god.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe Mortimer might want to know too.
Oh my god, Allie has been for 9 months. What the fuck have they done? Did they just fucked off?
Probably had a baby.
Probably.
Well, I think Isla. I don't think Allie can have a baby.
I mean,
he can.
It's a magical world. Anything
He
is
could with
possible.
someone else.
Oh gosh.
I'm going to.
You think that man's gonna move on after all that shit?
Give me a second. Fuck this.
While all that's going on, I'm just giving Hoots like the positive dad, like you're okay, buddy. You're gonna get through this. You'll be okay. You're gonna be all right.
I'm thinking of like
Hang on,
those
just a little bit
days
more.
when you're a kid and you get that stomach bug and one of your parents ends up like sleeping on the bathroom floor next to you while you're just sick all night long.
Is anybody else's picture of Caroline just frozen on what looks like?
Oh shit!
Yes.
She's just
Wait, I haven't even seen.
Oh no! Does that mean we're about to lose her?
No.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, pause. Everybody pause. Continue. We're back.
So we don't have to find Broombark.
We don't
have shit.
Or the way to heal.
What are you sending? What message is being sent?
Give me a minute. I'm grieving.
Let her cook.
Who are we sending? Who are we sending to first? Are we
We're sending to Allie. We're sending to Allie. So go ahead and think in your masculine mind what you're gonna say. I'm so upset. I feel like
you're
I'm so
super
upset.
hyper masculine mind, Amanda.
I thought you had no
Yes,
agency
my
in this
raging
masculinity?
masculine mind.
Apparently, okay.
get that testosterone flowing.
Yeah. Although, I feel like I have way more prominent male NPCs this campaign than female.
But you have Hateful Kate, you have Null.
Yeah. Well, it's just like
what's the-
last
what's
campaign, like almost all of our prominent villains were like females. I feel like.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of like strong, powerful, evil women, and so this year we've got more.
The Duchess.
Yeah, the Duchess. This year we've got more
You're girly, yeah.
evil
girl.
guys. Yeah.
You're just balancing things out.
Mm-hmm.
Ronan is actively grieving.
Yeah. Betty Crocker.
Betty!
We do have Betty.
We do have Betty. Can't forget Betty.
Forgot about Betty.
Yeah, Carl Jr.
Junior.
Oh shit! What the fuck happened to our ship?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Vice.
6,
Allie
7,
was with
8,
the ship.
9, 10,
Vice
11,
is not a
12.
woman.
I'm just going with the male characters. I was still on that.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys.
There's a lot of guys.
Maybe Vice has moved on. You don't have to worry about him anymore, Isla.
That could be a silver lining.
Wait, I thought you were like the #1 ice shipper.
No, I think. Wait, no, that's somebody's. Bigler's friend. Bigler has a friend. Is it Audrey?
It's Audrey.
Yeah, she's
Audrey's
a big
an
ice shipper.
I thought Joe was too.
Oh, I am too.
Joe is out of like spite. I think. I don't think Joe actually cares.
Audrey like legit said in text messages to me, she was like, "Man, I can't believe you're with Allie." Blah blah blah.
Look,
blah, like,
if you watch all the sessions, I think it makes a lot of sense.
I do too.
I felt like I gave a very impassioned speech about Allie's love for Isla.
You tapping into that headspace for this reply?
See, I'm almost done.
Man.
20, 21, 22.
God, the compass?
Yeah.
We don't have anything!
A dagger.
We don't have money!
Nope.
Yeah, I already didn't have money. That's nothing new.
Yeah.
At least for me.
Okay, well.
Sorry.
Look, we have 3 rogues.
much
If
money.
we need something, we can steal it.
True, we got 3 rogues, so.
I feel like Chi would be sad if y'all just.
I was gonna
went and
say, does
stole a
that
bunch of
morally
money.
match? Does that morally?
Oh
match
no,
our
it's
group?
not like I've never done that.
I know, but like
We don't have to tell Chi that
character
we stole it.
development.
No.
Yeah.
The thing is, you steal it from people who won't miss it.
Yeah, how did that
gotta
work out
Robin
for
Hood
you
it up.
last time, Ronan?
You think that was the
Exactly.
first time I did that? You think that was the first time she robbed a
need-
rich person?
We need to Robin Hood it and then keep the money.
Just go steal from like Bim
You're the ones
Balbona.
in need.
Just
You're
go
the ones in
steal all
need.
of Bim's money.
I'm actually fine with stealing from that man.
No,
That's
listen,
fine.
Yeah.
I bet if we walked up to Bim and told him what happened, he would give us money out of pity.
Just go ask
Ben's
your
gonna
sugar
call-
daddy, Adrillis, for
wait,
money.
yeah,
We
yeah,
could.
Drillis would give us money.
He probably would.
I don't really hate him anymore because I know he's not responsible for my wife's disappearance.
It's so
If
funny
the
how
shit-
y'all came around on him. I feel like all I had to do was crack a few jokes, and y'all were like, he's
Crack a few
fine.
jokes and give us a shitload of
He
cash.
did give you a lot of money.
Like,
That just all that's telling me is next time we have a conversation with him, I need to insight check his ass.
Right? If our ship is gone, do we also need to get in touch with the Drillis?
Probably.
Like,
We
we
don't
need to
know
check
where
for
our
our
ship
ship,
is.
but if it's not there...
Yeah, we're getting closer to the shore. Somebody want to give another perception check?
Me?
Sure, I'll do one too.
Sure.
I don't see anything.
21?
18.
18? Isla and Revan, you do notice that your ship is still in the dock.
Wow.
Yeah?
9 months.
On
I can't
Earth.
believe they haven't towed it yet.
It's crazy.
Do I see Allie on the ship? Is he on the
we-
ship?
Yeah,
Do we
you
need
can't
to
really
lock
like
message
discern
him?
specific people. You're not quite close enough for that.
Are there
Yeah.
people on the ship?
It's hard to tell.
Okay. I am ready for my
Okay.
message to Allie. Hi,
Lay
Allie.
it on me.
Apparently, we've been gone 9 months. We're almost back to Navalor. What has happened in our absence? I apologize for not communicating.
All right. Moment passes. Another moment passes. There is no response.
He died.
Or he's
Did he
on
go
a
after
different
us?
plane.
Did he
If
go
he's on
after
a
us?
different plane.
What?
There's
But
only-
where?
He also might just be freaking the fuck out.
yeah, he could just be like not responding, but he could
He could
also
be
just be dead.
asleep.
So, okay. Dead, freaking out,
Yeah,
or
what
on
time
another
is
plane.
it? What time is it?
It's probably
Oh,
like
awesome.
Is it
early
daylight?
evening now. It's you've spent most of the afternoon rowing to shore.
Maybe he drank himself into a drunken stupor and he's passed out.
Maybe he's
Uh-huh.
depressed and drank, and yeah.
Because being an alcoholic is a positive outcome from this.
Well,
Better
no.
than being
but-
dead.
Dead.
Better than him
Better
dead.
than
being
dead.
dead.
That's true.
This case.
Fuck.
I'll say
Okay,
around this time you've approached you're getting up to the docks.
Yeah, okay, but I'll let everyone know that I haven't gotten a response. I am visibly
I am visibly freaking out. I'm gonna hop out of the boat and run to the ship.
Okay, let me read some things, okay?
No.
9 months have gone by and you just showed up at the docks. Things may have changed. At the docks, you notice that most of the haphazardly constructed stalls are still there, but the things they are selling seem to have changed. Different kinds of fish and bait seem to be popular now. You'll also notice a change in the foliage closer to and beyond the town. Of course, you already know that time has gone by, which explains why there are changes. Also at the docks, you notice there's like a little corner that's populated by like candles and flowers.
God.
You realize this appears to be a vigil.
God.
As you draw closer, you realize that there are pictures of fortune's favored here next to notes that read "Gone but not forgotten" and
What?
"We miss you." While you were walking around the docks, you notice like a kid see you, and then their eyes widen before running off towards town.
What the fuck?
Fortune's favored?
How though? Because they didn't go on another boat, right? They were just doing their own thing.
We were gone for 9 months, G.
Did they go after us?
Oh my god.
Oh.
What if
I'm still running to the ship. I'm sorry.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
Sure, you run to the ship. You run aboard. Let's see, who would you run into first? It's a good question.
There's people there. Okay, that's fine.
I would say you run aboard, and Vice comes down the ladder and sees you.
Perfect.
You're back? It's been a very long time.
It has. Catch us up. What have we missed? What's this vigil thing out here? What happened?
Whoa. Hang on. Let's get the other people that are here. And he collects people from elsewhere in the ship. Wendy is here. Carl Jr. is here.
Yeah!
Sanders is here. Mrs. Crocker is here. Those are kind of the only ones that are like here at the moment that you can see. Mrs. Crocker will come out and be like, sorry that there's not more of us. Some of us took other jobs. You've been gone a while.
That makes sense. It's been longer than it was for us, at least.
There's a couple that live in town. Do you want us to get them, or just go ahead and fill you in on shit?
I think fill us in first.
Okay. Can somebody get me a chair? It's gonna be a while.
I'll go grab her stool from the mess.
Sure. She sits down and she starts sort of trying to go through like what all happened in the past 9 months. She says that like not quite a week after y'all left, maybe like 5 days after y'all left, Allie did go up to the monastery, but he didn't seem to have much luck finding like the path to the Feywild, and he came back. But he did say, or she says, Crocker says that eventually, she guesses that word got out that he was in Navalor, and some people from Alamthir came to arrest him for the ship he attacked when he saved you.
Oh no!
So he was taken to Alamthir to serve time.
Oh my
god! She tells you that supposedly Fortune's Favored never made it to Meldorai, where they were intended to go. They just never arrived. There was a search that was conducted, but after 2 months of just no evidence, they've been presumed dead. Darren, that gives you pause. Because that sounds quite familiar.
no.
Let's see, what else would she know? I mean, she doesn't know, like, a ton of other stuff. She knows that, like, Mac, your cook, and Pillsbury, the sort of snooty British-talking guy, they left for Hangman's Alley for supposed jobs. Oh. Ronald and Donald left for Alamthir to go look for work. Let's see. Navalor has started up a relationship with the owner of one of the inns in town, and she's there. RB has a small farm just outside of town, but he's around. That's like the most of, I think, what Mrs. Crocker would know.
Great. Okay, so Mac and Pillsbury went to Hangman's Alley. Ronald and Donald went to Alamthir. RB has farm in Navalor.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the one that started a relationship?
Sarah Lee.
Okay. Fortune's Favored. Presumed. Dead, never made it. Oh my god. To Meldorai. Presumed dead, never made it to Meldorai. But why has Allie not responded?
My guess would be anti-magic field.
Yeah,
around
so there's an anti-magic field because he's...
That's my guess.
In
so
prison. Oh no.
Straight up doesn't know. We also need to contact Mortimer still, maybe.
We'll do that. I have a 4th level spell slot left. I mean, if we're just gonna chill here.
I would say around this time, that little kid that saw you went wide-eyed and ran off, does come back, and he'll say, Fa and Fee said that you need to come by the shop. They've got something for you guys.
Okay.
Thank you. We'll be right over.
Absolutely. Oh my god. I'm not missing anything, right? Ronald Donald, Mac Pillsbury, Allie. Oh, Sarah Lee.
Also, we should try and get Hoots seen to pretty quick.
Yeah, we need to get him to the monastery, I think.
Bob might have something for that. You think? No.
Maybe.
Well. Oh, right. Hoots is probably dying right now. I mean,
I assume y'all are just keeping him moist as much as possible.
Okay.
I assumed as soon as we got out of the water, I went back to the creek water thing.
Sure.
Cool. Okay.
I think y'all can only do create and destroy water a certain number of times.
Once a day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's once a day.
Someone else should have taken that.
So, y'all could also just like carry around buckets and jars of water just to throw them on him.
That's what I'm just using that helmet that I was using as a drum.
Sure.
And dump on him.
Isn't like, I don't know, don't water genasi have like a thing where they like have shape?
Oh no. She's frozen
speaking
again.
Speaking of our water genasi.
Speaking of our genasi friend.
She is frozen again.
Oh no.
There she is.
She's back.
She's back.
Hey, you stayed in this time.
You good, homie?
Yeah.
I.
Fuck! Fuck!
Oh
That
my.
look.
Jinxed it, my bad.
She was not accurate.
Oh my god!
The timing of that
jinxed it, sorry.
was so
Oh,
impeccable.
chef's
She was
Oh
not
my
good.
gosh. She was not good. Oh man. Sorry, a lot happens in 9 months, guys.
No.
Good
Okay.
God.
Not good.
Fully
Fair.
expected some shit to go down.
Bless.
So do you have like a water thing? Because you're a water genasi?
Alright, I just needed a minute.
Aren't you like always wet? Couldn't you just like hold Hoots' hand or something?
Sure. I'll hold your hand, Hoots.
Well, I'm pretty sure that you can cast create, destroy water, or shape water, or whatever at will.
I
shape
can.
water's
Yeah.
a cantrip, yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
I'll keep you wet.
Or
Hoots,
Alana
don't
can-
even worry.
There's so many jokes
Get a
I want to
like
make.
helmet full of water and have her just like
We cannot go throwing
Right,
around
his body.
sentences like, I'll keep him wet, okay? We can't do that, guys.
Well, now,
hey,
whose
buttholes
fault
don't
is
work
that,
like
Amanda?
that.
Whose fault is that, Amanda?
It's fine.
When you decided to make a nautical campaign, come on.
Okay. So we start heading off.
Okay,
Yeah.
where are you going first? Monastery or Fa's Finest?
Bah!
That's all
All right. Yeah, you make it to Fa's Finest, and yeah, it's the old elderly turtle, but it seems his sister, who seemed to regularly dabble in the Feywild, has returned, because now you see 2 old turtles and one is a woman. They're like, oh, we were wondering when you would come back. It's good to see you. Lots of time has gone past. Yes, I had a chat with Mr. Poe, and he gave me some things that you left behind when I was in the Feywild. And she pulls out this big chest, and gives you all of your belongings, except
Thank God.
everybody loses 300 gold.
Okay.
Oh.
He said that it was sort of like a
That's
fee
not
for his services. I'm sure you
Totally
understand.
We'll make it back. We'll make the
That's
money
fine.
back. Okay, Okay.
Anybody, actually, what's everybody's passive perception?
15.
13.
16.
16.
Yeah, mine's on the high.
Or Alana, give me an insight check.
Let me
And
do it fast.
Ronan as
My-
well.
My passive insight is 16.
Insight.
Well, you give me an insight check as well.
My passive insight's 15.
My passive
This
insight
bitch
is
just stealing
I
money
don't
from
know
us?
anything.
17.
I don't know anything. I got an 8.
10.
Do I give
Eight.
one? My passive insight's 15.
Sure. Why not?
Okay. Mine is 17, so I will
Sure,
also.
go
What is
ahead.
this? Perception? What is insight?
Insight.
15 plus.
Woo!
15.
15.
23.
Ooh.
Chi, Fee looks maybe a little worried, or possibly like guilty. She's got
This
an
bitch is
expression on
stealing
her
our
face.
money.
What's wrong? You seem preoccupied.
Well, I hate to bring it up because I just feel so bad about it, but there was a break-in several months ago, and all of your stuff was untouched except for one thing. It was like a small little box, like a lead box.
Fucker.
I hope the contents weren't too important.
Any idea who the perpetrator might have been?
We didn't see, we couldn't tell. It's just bizarre that nothing else was missing.
Bizarre.
So bizarre.
Is that the Isn't that?
That's what the earring is in.
That's what the earring.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do I think she's telling the truth?
Yeah, she seems pretty truthful. She just seems incredibly sorry that any of your belongings were taken while they were under her watch.
I was trying to remember whether or not that was the thing that we stuck inside Revan.
It was the thing that you stuck inside Revan.
Yeah.
And that's why his armor
But the
got
earring was
fucked.
in it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because we died.
Oh.
Somehow.
Oh my god. So I mean, I think we can figure out who took it. I mean, maybe not, but
Who else was looking for that?
right. Unless it was just some petty thief that was like, "What's this?" But again,
Why would you
Unlikely.
steal
They
a
would've
lead
taken our money.
box?
exactly unlikely. Okay, so okay. I mean, obviously, like she's like disturbed, breaks out into sweat even, but she's just like, "Thank you for telling me. Now we know more about what we need to do. Thank you so much for the rest of our belongings." So,
Of course, I was surprised that not many people spend much time in the Feywild. Were you there this whole time, or just Mr. Poe seemed super interested. You seem to have really made his day.
It was a couple of days for us.
It definitely wasn't 9 months. I'll tell you that.
Sorry, did we meet this Mr. Poe?
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah, it's the Donkey Man. She's just abbreviating his name.
He gave us a potion that we drank.
Yeah. Well, time does work differently there, though. This is certainly a stranger occurrence than I'm used to, or I've heard of.
Right. Yeah.
I wonder if part of the time discrepancy is when we were in the cave, too.
Pause.
Caroline!
Oh.
Bless her heart.
I'm gonna kill.
Your
I'm
internet?
gonna kill. I'm just gonna kill.
She's just gonna kill. She's just gonna
The
kill.
bloodlust.
Man.
I'm so sorry. Like,
Not your
No,
fault.
you're fine.
it's
You're
okay.
totally fine.
Ain't
It's
shit you
not
can
your
control,
fault.
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if part of the time discrepancy is when we were in the cave.
That's exactly what I think it is. Because, like, I'm sure, like, 3 days in the Feywild would have been a bit long in the material plane, but for that long, no.
Also, we don't know how long, because didn't we like wake up in the cave? So we
Yes.
were like,
Mm-hmm.
we don't know how long that was. Either.
Yes. Yeah.
Think John / Bill / Steve / Mark said we had been there for a while.
Yeah. Well, and every time you've gone to the island, I think time has worked a little differently. It's not been consistent yet.
Mm-hmm. Gosh dang.
Oh.
Poor Caroline.
Poor Caroline. Oh.
Just the face she makes.
this is a record number.
It
This
really
is
is.
crazy.
I feel like
It
normally it's
is.
just
It
like
is.
once, maybe
Yeah.
twice, but this, well. I'm sorry.
Kill.
I think what I would like to do as we sort of
Sure.
head out and
Correct.
bid farewell to Fa and Fee, I will use my last spell slot that I can use for sending. And I'll send to Mortimer.
We have the book. We have the book.
You got the book now.
Oh,
The book! We have
thank
the book!
goodness.
You got the
Yeah.
book now.
We have the book!
The book.
Oh, good. Okay, because he needs to know that you're compromised.
Yeah, he does.
Does this mean we have our clothes?
Yeah, you got all your stuff back. You got your clothes now that you can put on.
Clothes, weapons, everything.
You got it all.
Slay.
Minus 300 gold.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Finder's fee, right?
Yeah. At least we have our stuff.
Yeah. I wouldn't give you new things and then take it all away.
Take it all away.
I wouldn't totally do that.
Never say never.
So I knew it was the earring. I knew it was the fucking earring that you took. It's not bag of holding all over again.
Yep. We have trauma.
Yeah.
We
Evil
put it
laugh.
in the safest place possible, and then
We used sovereign glue to glue it to the box, and then we glued the box to the floor, and then
And then
sovereign
Konari
glue.
casts Disintegrate on it.
Yep.
Fucking sovereign glue. The bane of my existence.
I knew that would trigger you.
Well, I guess we head to the monastery then.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
do either of you know who can cast like a 6th level like healing spell around here?
That seems out of my realm of abilities, but perhaps someone at the monastery would be able to help you.
Okay, perfect. So
Old
yeah,
people voices are my absolute favorite.
They're so good.
Next campaign, everybody's like 80 years old.
We're just in a retirement home.
Yeah. Would you like to play a game of far cheesy? What about
how about
Yahtzee?
bridge? How about bridge? Kate, you could.
What are
well-
y'all sending to? I need to know what y'all are sending to Mortimer. As
Oh
well.
yeah, we're still sending to Mortimer.
Well, let me
Who's writing to Mortimer?
let me pull up something to write words
Yes.
with.
But yeah, you can think of what you're writing as y'all are walking. What do y'all want to talk through or figure out while y'all are walking to the monastery?
Well, I just had the thought, since you still got that 4th level spell, we could try to contact someone in Fortune's favor, but my guess is that people have probably already tried that, right?
Yeah. I guess my main concern is that if whoever I contact says something, I can't just reply right away. I have to wait until tomorrow. But
Right.
But I do think we need to at least try.
You could also instead maybe contact, and I know it's his chance because he's on a different plane, but Konari.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it still has a good chance of working even across planes, but it's not guaranteed.
I feel like Mortimer would know if anybody has tried to contact them.
As well, yeah. Let's see what Mortimer says. I think that might be it. Oh.
Good old Mortimer. Tried and true.
It's like we take one step forward, but it almost feels like we're taking 2 steps back.
I feel like more than 2 steps.
Yeah, I definitely consider you guys to have entered the 3rd act of the story.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
It's
Amanda.
It's a big 3rd act, but it is definitely the 3rd act because I feel like this is like a big tone shift, you know?
Yeah, I was like, Amanda just informed me we're in the last act of the game. It's fine. Unless there's a 4th act.
Mortimer knows about the gem, right?
Yeah, y'all have talked to him about it.
We told just about everyone, like, about
y'all
the
have told
earrings.
Mortimer pretty much everything.
Everything.
Y'all found him incredibly trustworthy.
I mean,
should we not?
He is like a legendary person in this
That's
world.
true. He's got a lot of renown, you know?
I mean, he definitely established credit with, helping the Mythic Six, so I think...
It's true.
I think he's earned it, unless he's gone crazy. I hope not.
Next campaign, Mortimer's the big bad.
She's joking about it now so that we're not.
You'd be terrifying as a villain.
Right?
God.
So,
I can't even wrap my head around that, to be honest. What kind of things do y'all want to ask Mortimer? Like, what are we thinking we will be asking him about?
I mean, I think we need to communicate that the earring's been compromised.
And that we're back.
And that we're back. And about the day, the time, and all that. And then maybe ask him if like he's heard anything from either Fortune's Favored or the Mythic 6 / Konari, because I know there was still an effort to get a summit going. But I mean, again, I feel like if Mortimer knew something about about Fortune's Favored, then I don't know. I'm not sure. So, but those are questions that I have on my mind.
He might have at least known more about their last known position or something, that the general public might not know.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You could easily have classified information. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking at least. But
He knew about the situation with Father Mackenzie, right?
Father Mackenzie. Did he know about the situation with Father Mackenzie?
I actually don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like he left after that attack happened. Like the last time y'all fought him. I feel like y'all did talk to him after that. Maybe. But I think he left very soon after that. Like, I feel like he left Alamthir really soon after that. Because I remember y'all telling him to be on the lookout for, like, Allie. Because at the time, Allie had taken the earring and run off.
Yeah.
But I don't think...
Well, if
just because all that's connected to the earring.
I was going to say, if he doesn't know, then we'll just need to be like, oh, yeah. Father Mackenzie probably took it.
If Father Mackenzie has that earring,
shit,
that's really bad.
Bad.
It's gonna be really bad.
That's really bad.
That's bad. That's really, really bad.
It's not good.
Quite bad.
That's
I would even say.
It's like exceptionally bad.
Like,
it means both of the earrings are together.
Right.
Shit.
Ruh-roh.
Raggy.
Raggy.
So like, Chi, I think you should meditate.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, listen, if Selena answers, she answers, but I will do what I can. I don't have commune. I don't have that spell yet, so it's annoying.
Did we get that? We got that message yet?
I believe so.
You believe so?
So
lay it on me.
I'm gonna write. We're alive. We can explain later. Earring was stolen in our absence. Any intel on Fortune's Favored, Father Mackenzie, or Mythic 6? Hope you're staying safe. Darren in the hose.
Darren in the hose.
Exactly 30 words.
It.
He is a bard.
Will you say that one more time?
Yeah. We're alive. We can explain later. Earring was stolen in our absence. Any intel on Fortune's Favored, Father Mackenzie, or Mythic 6? Hope you're staying safe. Darren in the hose.
Okay.
My favorite part about that, Benji, is that you chose to say Darren and the hose, but you could have just as easily said the Yoho hose.
Or just
with
hose.
the same amount of words.
Yeah, right.
I wanted to know who's got the book at the moment.
That's showbiz, baby.
Oh, that made me happy.
At least, you know what? At least we have our things, and at least we can cure Featherite. God.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Oh, and we can make a flying broom!
And we can, yes! Oh, we need to show Mortimer this shit.
And we got we can make flying ships again.
Yeah, I mean
you
theoretically,
can't, but somebody can.
Oh God, I have to. Oh God, I'm making a list of people we need to communicate with. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, so who all's on the list?
Escher.
I can right the wrongs of Ash.
And also prevent climate change.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? So, Escher, I want to send to my family, since now that we actually have the Fark in the material plane, I didn't want to like even begin that conversation unless we made it back with that. We're talking to Mortimer now. Allie, we can't.
Do we know of anybody who could let Allie know?
Well, we gotta just break Allie out, right?
Adrillis, we need to talk to Adrillis.
Adrillis might have the weight to throw around to get Allie out.
He
of
might.
jail.
Is Allie gonna
Just added me so hard.
Yeah.
I would say Adrillis. Yeah, Adrillis, because, I mean, communication, but also, yeah, he might be able to make something happen over there. Assuming he's in Elmthere still. If he's not got another vacation home already somewhere else and is there, I don't know.
He could be anywhere right now. It's been 9 months.
Good God.
Yep.
He could have a baby by now.
Yeah. On a different continent with a new baby.
Never
Is
gets
that
old.
going to be the new saying? They can have a baby by now.
He could have a baby by now.
Anyone we haven't seen could have a baby.
They could have a baby.
Could have a baby.
That's true.
God damn it.
Who do we think, out of everyone we know, who would we think would have had a baby?
Definitely not Escher.
No.
He was.
I agree.
Escher's a little hung up on someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Okay.
So that whole thing wouldn't work.
Okay.
This is probably the most succinct Mortimer has ever been.
Wow.
I'm proud of him for that.
Records today.
To get in Mortimer's voice, Fortune's favorite is gone, similar to Oleander and Assurance. Very peculiar. The summit went ahead without Mythic 6. Our warnings were discredited with little proof.
Oh my God.
Well, none of us were there.
Yeah.
Nobody was there.
Nobody was there. Literally nobody was there.
Summit? Who had the summit? Like,
World leaders.
oh my God.
A, who had the summit, and B, who is doubting Mortimer at this point?
Come on. What the fuck?
They probably think he's getting too old.
Bro's
That's
been
gone
through the
senile.
apocalypse and back.
Okay. So Fortune's favorite is still okay.
Nobody who's seen it was there.
But, like-
I'm not surprised.
I mean, like, yeah. Like, Mortimer has taken y'all's word for it. I mean, he's seen your coins, but he can't keep them. You know?
Right.
So it's like, it's difficult when y'all aren't there. Presumably Fortune's Favored wasn't there either. Mythic 6 wasn't there. Like, all the people that are like, strange shit is happening. You know?
We're gone.
This is like dead-ass Harry Potter 5.
You're so right.
I've been having
You're
that
so
thought
right.
since we got back, Joe.
You're so right.
God damn it. Okay. Okay.
There is no Warren Bossing say.
There
Right.
is no Warren Buffett.
So he has nothing on the Mythic 6 then.
We might message Co.
I think that's a good idea.
That's
Mr.
something I
Konari. She would not
didn't
call
think
him
about
Co.
at all, but sure.
Ha 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 ha. Okay. Yeah.
There's only a 5% chance that it doesn't work.
Exactly. So it's basically not one, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, okay, that's all I can think of. Escher, and then my family. Fortune's favored for shits and giggles. Adrillis, Mythic 6/Co. Actually, I don't really know the Mythic 6, I don't think, well enough to send it.
You know them by name. That's all you need, right?
That, I mean,
A
If
name
you're
and a
familiar
face.
with them, I think it has a higher shot, doesn't it?
I think that's
it would be a better
scrying.
shot.
I think that's
Oh, it's scrying. That's what I'm thinking of.
I
You're
think
right.
you just need to know a name and a face to.
You're right.
Let's see what this guy.
God, are y'all gonna message the Mythic 6? What the fuck, guys?
Okay, I'm just gonna say, I have a feeling the Mythic 6 get a lot of messages that they don't respond to.
Fan mail.
It's true. Konari has at least
Konari
met
does
us.
know you.
So,
Konari has met us.
So you send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar. That's all it says.
So if you know a name and face, you're familiar.
I guess it depends on how you define familiar.
Go for Co.
I'm going for Co.
I would go for Co.
All right, so what am I going to say?
No.
I mean, okay, what do we want to know? We want to know, like, has he found a Mythic 6? What the fuck is up with that? So that's
also, you might want to mention that, like, Fortune's Favor disappeared. He might not know.
God, he might not.
Do you want to tell him that?
Are you gonna make choose whether to stay or go?
It would probably make him act fast, whatever he chooses to do.
It might make him come back.
Oh,
without
shit.
Them.
Oh my god.
If you're a parent and your kid is missing, what do you
Poor
do?
Co. Poor
He just can't catch a break.
Poor guy.
We literally watched Co rip Ren to shit.
Yeah.
That would be a reason to, instead of messaging Co, message someone on the Mythic 6 and let them know, like, you can message.
They don't know me! They don't know me!
Yeah, but
know
if you
them.
let them know that
I
their
don't know
family's
them.
missing. Like,
Was Co taking anyone with him?
He took Reyna, Everthar, and Pierce with him.
I was gonna say Reyna and Pierce, definitely.
Ah. Okay, so what do we want?
Yeah, that's just one of them.
I think Everthar is the one that... I think they had to take him for plane shift.
Let him know that we're back, maybe. Something like that. I don't know. Let him know maybe about Fortune's Favor. Oh. This is bad. Oh no, maybe that about... This is bad when I have to, like, actually write down what it is that we want to, like, say or know before compiling an actual message.
Do we want to mention how long it's been here?
That's metagaming. Yeah, you could say it's been 9 months since we last talked.
I'm sorry, what's metagaming?
Oh, I was talking to myself. I was going to type something in chat and I said, no, I can't do that.
I know, I thought about saying something too and I was like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have very limited information about Co and the Mythic 6. You know, like, the larger picture, and you know a little bit about Co, but, like, I mean, Rin even didn't tell you that much aside from, like, he's Rin's dad.
Right.
I don't even think y'all would necessarily know, like, what exactly he did in the war. You know he was involved and is obviously related to Tanari, but I bet the circumstances surrounding his involvement in the war have been largely kept out of the public.
Yes.
I would imagine
due to
Tanari was
the hard work of some very good friends.
You might mention it's been 9 months since we've talked to him, so he has at least a sort of, like, reference of how long he's been gone.
I mean, has it been 9 months? It might have been more than that since he left.
It's about 9 months. He didn't leave all that.
He left
sooner
and then
than we.
He left like a
went to the Feywild like less than a week
yeah.
later.
He left like he left like I think y'all had dinner with Fortune's Favored and he talked to y'all and was like, I'm gonna leave. Literally the same night y'all went and fought Father Mackenzie.
Yeah, I thought that was all around the same.
Yeah. Okay.
What
dinner
a
show.
Here's the thing. I think we need to mention Fortune's Favor to him because the summit has already happened. It's already done.
That is fair.
Like, why else do we need the Mythic 6? I mean, I like them.
Well,
I think they're pretty cool, and they should be here. But and they'd be a great help. But the entire point was to get them for the summit. And if the summit is already done.
The earrings are together. I think there's still a good reason to call it.
I feel like getting them back is a good idea.
Oh my god. But we don't know for a fact if the earrings are together.
We can guess.
We can assume.
The earrings are
but
together.
If the earrings are together, shouldn't some fuck shit be happening?
I don't know. You're Salome's...
Fuck shit might be happening. We just don't know.
No, this is the
disguise.
We have no information.
Listen,
this
it's
is
Harry
amazing.
Potter 5.
I'm so happy.
Did Mortimer say anything about Arthok?
He can only say 25. Oh, wait. He can say 30. Hang on, I got 5 more words.
Oh.
Y'all didn't ask him to talk about
We
Arthok.
didn't ask about Arthok.
Well,
though.
I'm only asking that because if something's happened, then I feel like he would have told us.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you saying, Emily?
Listen, Claudia, it's Harry.
Honestly, there's
Harry
nothing
Potter
else
5.
you would have said, probably.
Yes.
Right? We're in Harry Potter 5, which means that the villains are chilling right now. They're like building their army and they're gonna come and kick our butts before we know it, right?
I think you're assuming this is Harry Potter 5.
I think the only thing Mortimer would have added with 30 words is like no word from Mythic 6 is probably all he would have said. Because that's something you asked him about that he didn't cover in his response.
Right.
Okay. All right.
If Mortimer is responding, I'm assuming we're okay. I was honestly a bit concerned that he just wouldn't respond because he was on the island with Arthok.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that
Mortimer's
pretty
my
much
boy.
tells us
I know that,
nothing's
but-
happened with the Arthok situation. I think.
That doesn't mean nothing has happened.
It's true.
Okay.
That was
He
I mean,
doesn't
Allie's
know
my
of
boy,
anything
and
that's happened.
things keep
Allie's
happening to
my
him.
boy too.
I know.
Ko
Okay.
was my boy.
Fuck. So
We
then
gotta go break Allie out of prison.
we do need to do that. We need to do prison break, a heist. So
Lowering the totem pole, sorry.
So we're not. I don't. Okay.
What's happening? What would you like to do?
I don't think we should mention Fortune's favored then now in this message. Maybe in a future message, we might.
I don't like hiding information from them.
I don't either. But when I say let's not, let's tell
It's a big
them,
deal if Chi is saying it.
What?
I said that's a big deal if Chi is saying it. Like you wouldn't say things without like really thinking about it and weighing it on your heart. You're like your character wouldn't,
That's the thing. But like if we don't tell him, then there's a chance we don't get the Mythic 6 when we might need them. But maybe Amanda doesn't want the Mythic 6 to show up in this campaign, and maybe that is by design.
Listen, we all saw how Mr. Konari acted when he found out that everyone was in trouble, right? And people almost died. I have a feeling if we tell him that Fortune's favored is not here, he will abandon the quest to find, our nice heroes, our Mythic 6, and he will come back.
But maybe he doesn't find them and the world is gone by the time he gets back with them.
I think we need to display urgency, and we need to do some other stuff and catch him up, but I don't know if immediately right now we need to tell him.
This is a difficult dilemma because like some of you have knowledge of like these characters, but your characters in this current campaign are basically weighing with, do you tell Konari and have him come back with his crew? You don't necessarily know what their capabilities are, but if you tell him, he will probably come back. Mm-hmm. Or do you wait and see if he will go collect these mythical heroes that you have heard about?
Right.
That's what you're grappling with.
What if they're all old and crippled and can't do shit?
Now some of them are old. I mean, I think the youngest are still like 70 something, but
not all of them have agreements.
That's what I said. Oh no, that's metagaming. I just stopped myself from typing something.
I think we would know that.
I think y'all would all know that, but I mean, you also know that some of them are
Karak was like
effectively immortal,
yeah.
and some of them like, are other species and live a long time. So
yeah, like I think Karak was like 320 something.
Yeah.
Maybe in this message, ask how close he is to finding the Mythic 6, does he think? And we can send him a message tomorrow once we have more information.
And then we can act like, oh, we just found out Fortune's favored is not here. And that way
we can always say we don't know where they are. And that's not a lie.
Just watching.
Ask him if he's found any clues or traces of them.
Okay. Found Mythic 6. It's been 9 months.
Mention the earrings.
Earrings. Because wait, did he know about the earrings? Yes, we established this.
I don't know if he did know about the earrings.
I honestly
after he left.
can't remember if y'all told him. I think y'all told him about the coins, but I don't know if y'all talked to him about the earrings.
I don't think we talked to him about the earrings.
I think the earring happened when he was gone.
Yeah.
I think we tried to keep the dangerous information to a minimum to keep Ren alive.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think about an earring. That's fine. Okay. Okay, so 9 months. Has he found Mythic 6? That's all we're gonna put in this message.
And we're back.
Well, he doesn't know we left.
He doesn't know you left.
Oh yeah,
We're back. Congratulations. Like,
you're right.
good job.
Oh God.
I'm not.
Okay. Okay.
Is there
Alright,
any
now that I
pertinent
know-
information we learned on the island that they should know?
Yeah, I didn't really stay.
No.
No, which is
I mean,
good.
the only thing that we
have
found out
the
was
tapestry thing.
Yeah, and that the Crimson, all the people that were, all the dead people that were there were Crimson Fang.
Crimson Fang.
Oh yeah.
It's true.
Is that something we should share? Does he know about what I think is Relaya? Does he know about that and like
Probably.
our and
I mean, he would, but I don't think it's relevant to.
right, that's the thing, right? Okay. Let me craft a message now that I have some general things to go for here.
Man,
Oh my God.
this was not on my bingo card.
We just love to defy expectations.
I don't know why I didn't think y'all would talk to Allie. Or not Allie, Ko. Sorry, in my mind, they're very similar.
They can fill some little roles in some way, but
Sad
not.
boys.
Sad boys, yes.
They're sad
Yeah.
boys.
They are sad boys. They are that.
That's true.
I'm so close to bingo, man.
Did my 3 nat 20s help you today?
Like, not really in the grand scheme of things. It's not what I really needed.
Boo. What do you still need?
Oh, should I tell him? Should I tell him that the summit has already happened? Like,
Oh, yeah, you could.
I don't want to tell you what I'm missing because I don't want you to like actively try to do it. You know, I just want to see if it happens.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Understandable.
You know, I'm getting close to this diagonal though.
Been about.
He asked about the summit squared.
Man. Messaging Ko.
Is Konari 1 word or 2 words? 2 words? Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
It's one.
It's
It's
just a
one.
comma.
Yeah.
It's all one. I'll count it as one.
Yeah. Tanaka is one. So I was assuming.
Because I mean, I imagine my name to be 2 words as well.
Well, maybe you're different.
Yeah, I am.
Could be a different.
You're a different clan. You probably have a slightly different culture. You're raised in Lapitheria. They were raised in
You worship a different core spirit.
Tylock.
That could change a lot.
I'm supposed to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
50 years
6,
have
7, 8,
passed.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Lots has changed.
15, 16, 17.
I always thought of her name was one. I always thought of
Hey,
her
yo,
name as
off plane? Is that 1 word? Hyphenated? Or compound word?
Yes, if it's hyphenated.
Sure.
Extra
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now we're hyphenating shit.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Looking
18.
for those loopholes. Sometimes with the way
Always.
y'all play D&D, I feel like y'all would make great lawyers.
See, that is rules lawyering. Is arguing for a very specific interpretation of the rules.
Right.
Do you really not like it when we?
No, I actually don't care at all.
Okay. But, I was concerned when you.
I was committing to the little roast bit, even though none of that really bothers me that much.
Okay. I feel better now.
I actually don't really feel like we rules lawyer that much. Like, no.
3, 4, 5.
I mean, because like, it's not just like knowing the rules really well and like playing abiding.
Yeah, right.
Whether it's like hardcore arguing for like very specific interpretation of them that may or may not be right.
Well, and more often than not, if y'all have like a weird interpretation, I'm more likely to honor it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like, or reward you for the creativity.
Yeah, I was gonna say, especially if it's interesting or cool.
Yeah.
There's like, it's not exactly how that works, but I like it. Let's go with it.
I'm a rule of cool DM. I don't have enough of the rules committed to memory to be a stickler.
Something else that happened while between the times that we were gone, I actually got my brother and brother-in-law hooked on Dimension 20 with the campaign.
That's exciting.
We watched all the Dungeons and Drag Queens, and they loved it.
Oh,
nice.
Good one.
Watch that
Very
one
sweet.
still.
Lay it on me, Claude.
Okay. Message for Ko. Hi, Kanari. It's been about 9 months since you left. The summit already occurred while we went off plane. Were you close to finding them? I didn't have enough words for Mythic 6, but I figured he knows what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
That's my last spell slot that I can use sending for today. So if we have to wait till tomorrow, we have to wait till tomorrow. And we still have yet to tell him about Fortune's Favor.
That's by design. We didn't tell them on purpose.
I know, but it's still like... Because, I mean, if he's going to abandon that anyway because the summit's done, well, I don't think he went though, because, I don't know.
I think he's aware that there's stuff happening that the Mythic 6 could be very useful for.
Right,
Okay.
Oh, God. I don't like this.
What part of this?
Will you read that message one more time?
Yes. Hi, Kanari. It's been about 9 months since you left. The summit already occurred while we went off plane. Were you close to finding them?
Okay.
To answer your question, Casey, all of it.
That's fair.
I know, I was so excited
I wasn't sure if there was one thing or just all of it.
I'm so excited to be back, and here we are.
You hear back. Shit. We're on plane 10 of 16. I have an idea of where they've gone. They might be tying up loose ends. Keep in touch.
Sorry, I was... Hang on, what did you say after plane 16?
I have an idea of where they've gone. Okay. They might be tying up loose ends. Keep in touch.
Okay.
Plane 10, 16. I also like that he just started with shit.
I know.
What a mood.
Seemed like something he'd say.
I'm glad, I tell you, I'm glad that he didn't be like, why didn't you contact me for 9 months? But I did say we went offline. So he knows.
We did.
I feel like he's probably in the same boat. He's probably like, oh, we've been gone that long? Damn it.
Okay, so 10 out of 16 in 9 months. That's what like...
About one a month.
Almost 1 month.
In about 6 months?
It's like 1.1 per month.
Honestly? You go check a plane in a month.
Yeah, right? feel like that's pretty good.
All of Mount Celestia. Like,
I feel like that's pretty damn good.
Oh, that's so funny.
Could be worse.
All right, well, that's all I can do today, but,
Lord.
Okay.
Let's go get Hoots healed.
Yeah, you sent a bunch of messages.
Hoots and Featherite.
Hoots and Featherite. Y'all head up to the monastery. I promise we're wrapping up. All right, you head up to the monastery.
I didn't know what time it was. Oh my god.
It's past 10. Yeah, you can easily find the head honchos. What is it? Keen Eye, Brightwing, and something else.
Tell me. Don't tell me.
Feather.
Something. No, Featherite is the one that's unconscious. I feel like there's another one, but maybe.
I wrote them down somewhere.
Silver something?
Give me 2 seconds.
Maybe that's not right. Oh no, I'm on the wrong.
Yeah, it is Silver Flock. You're right. Yeah.
Silver Flock. Yeah, you find them. What do you try to do first? Like, deal with Hoots Master or deal with Hoots?
Hoots.
Deal with Hoots. Okay. Yeah, I think Brightwing is just like, oh my. What ails you, young Hoots?
Young Padawan.
I almost said Padawan. I'm like, I don't think that's right. Young Grasshopper.
Yeah, so I'll go and say that Hoots explains to his, one of his masters that how he was attacked, what he was touched by, tentacle, all his symptoms.
Yeah, you convey that information. And yeah, they take you into a different room or whatever, and they sort of inspect you and give you a checkup, and somebody is able to cast it's either, we'll say it's a 6th level greater restoration on you, and you are healed and your disease is gone. You immediately feel relieved, and kind of also immediately annoyed that you're just wet.
Just wet, yeah.
You're just like, great. Forgive me, but you were gone quite a while. What exactly happened?
We don't even know all of it.
We were in the Feywild for part of it, and
then we were on another plane.
Yeah. We've been there before, but we don't know exactly where it is.
How we got there this time.
It likes to find us. Let's say that.
Well, an Archfey did offer us a way out, but of course, it came at a price, I'm sure.
Yes, the Fae can be rather tricky. I don't mean to rush you, but were you able to find anything that could help Master Featherite?
Yes, we did.
Great.
The bark.
Well, he certainly... there's no time to lose. Let's see if we can solve this problem. And y'all go ahead over to where Master Featherite is. Alright, you collected what? Samples and seeds as well. I will need some sort of medicine check to occur.
Okay.
To try and see if we can use what has been collected to help.
Lune.
So Lune. Power of 2 full moons.
Should we?
Okay. That is a dirty 20.
Yeah. All right. Very nice. All right. You are able to extract what you think you need from these samples to create some sort of like antitoxin. I will want some other additional medicine check as you administer this. I don't know if there's anything that anybody else wants to try and do or contribute in some means. I don't know if anything can be, but I'm open to ideas.
I'm all ears, because I think I will just for flavor. I will say a little prayer.
Say a little prayer for you.
Will say, and I will say, Night White Lady, shine upon your favored kin. Let the clouds pass and reveal the purity of your light and purity of life. Okay. 15.
15?
Yeah.
All right. You guys watch as she administers this sort of antitoxin to Master Featherbright, and you guys all stand around his bed with sort of worried anticipation, and you watch the subtle rise and fall of his chest, and you watch it slow, and you all hold your breath as you're waiting and waiting. And then his eyes open. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Oh, God.
Claudia, I will give you a stone for your prayer.
Yay!
Good job.
Very nice, guys.
So I have inspiration again? No? Yes, no?
Yeah, it's inspiration. Stones. Cast your stones.
Huzzah.
Okay. Oh my God.
Huzzah. We're back! Man.
Like, Dad just said critical, so it's like we're alive, but we're dead.
Alright, Misfits, and that brings us to the end of tonight's game. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you would like to support us, please feel free to like and subscribe. But more importantly, I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you again next time.